Hey girl, hey! Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I want to show you guys how to make some really cute candy bar or chocolate bar USBs. They are these right here. I saw a funny picture on Twitter around Halloween time. It was a candy bar and it was like supposedly that you trick people into thinking it's candy and it's really your mixtape. I don't know, it was so funny. But I also thought that the USB was actually really cute itself, so I decided to make them. I know it's not even back to school season right now, but who cares? I wanted to get this out there because I just think they're really cute and they're actually really easy to make. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and let's get on to the video. To make these USBs, I'm gonna need some chocolate bars. I got the fun size versions and I just got Hershey's, Kit Kat, and Musketeers. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm just cutting my candy bars. I'm cutting the Kit Kat open, taking the candy out as well with the rest. For the Hershey's, I'm just gonna take it out carefully because I don't want to mess up my foil. And for the Three Musketeers, I'm cutting that off, taking the candy out, and then I'm cutting it in half because I want this one to be a little bit smaller. As far as the actual USBs, I got them at Walmart. I got one small one and two medium ones. The two medium ones, I'm going to put it in my Kit Kat and my Three Musketeers because they fit in perfectly. For the smaller one, I'm going to use it with my Hershey's. Now I'm taking some Model Magic clay, and this is pretty much just clay that air dries. I'm taking some brown acrylic paint. This is the darkest one that I could find. This is the only brown I have actually, so I'm using this. If you have darker, then it's better. And then we're just going to blend that into our clay. Right now I'm actually making the one for the Kit Kat, and I'm just cutting out what I would think would fit into my wrapper. And I'm just going to cut the edges off and then smooth everything out. Okay, so I tried fitting this into my wrapper several times and it didn't work, so I decided I'm just going to disassemble this and I'm going to take it apart and then I will glue it back together after. I'm just going to build inside of it kind of and then cut the excess off. And also for the USB itself, I'm kind of just pressing it onto it, kind of like a stencil, and then I'm going to cut that out so that it could fit in there perfectly. Once that is in, I'm just going to kind of blend it into the clay and kind of put some clay over it as well, kind of to cover it up. It actually doesn't have to be perfect because this is going to be inside of our wrapper. Now we're just going to close it right up and make sure that it fits perfectly, and if it does like it does here, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to let it sit to dry for a couple of hours before I put it back in and glue it back together. Once that is dry, we're just going to put it onto our wrapper, wrap it around, glue it together, and bam, you're done. For my Three Musketeers USB, I'm doing a different method. I'm doing the same thing with the clay. I'm just painting it brown. And for the actual USB itself of the making, I'm just going to build around the USB. But you actually want to make sure that you make this small enough so it could fit into the wrapper. And once it's in the wrapper, you're just going to stuff it up with the rest of the clay. Take a small object like an X-Acto knife, or actually that might cut through your paper, so I'm going to use a bobby pin instead, and we're just going to stuff it in there like I said until you have it all covered up, nice and chubby and ready to go. And that's pretty much it. You're going to let it sit for a couple hours before you use it. Last but not least, I'm doing the Hershey USB. So after I took apart the wrapper, I took my Hershey out and I actually used it as a stencil because I wanted it to be the exact same size, of course. And then I'm cutting that out with my X-Acto knife, smoothing it out, and then I'm going to place it onto my wrapper, making sure that it fits perfectly before we start to gluing. If it does, we're just going to put it back together and then glue it. For the USB to fit, I'm just going to cut out a little piece, and since the USB is so small, I'm just going to dig it right into my Hershey's, let that dry for a couple of hours, and we are done. And that is it for all the USBs. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to recreate them. So that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below which one was your favorite one. Also, don't forget to click that like button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!